Yeah, big data basically doesn't describe a solution or an approach. It basically describes a phenomenon that more and more data is being generated just everywhere. It's more about the question, how can we use of it? And then we will start to talk about data mining or business intelligence, which describes the activity for firms. Internet of Things, or IoT, stands more or less for the vision that you can connect all items, everyday items, with each other into a network. Let's call it the internet. And it doesn't stop in the industry, it doesn't stop somewhere. It's basically the idea that you're really doing this with everything. Usually when it comes to IT, when it comes to the IT infrastructure in companies, people are not very happy about that. Employees need to spend a lot of time to make them use and to make them run. And a lot of data is getting lost. And therefore Industry 4.0 has a prerequisite to do vertical and horizontal integration. That stands for the idea, very simplified, that all IT applications in the company are somehow connected, share data, have a similar way how they work and how they are programmed. And to expand it to the horizontal perspective would mean not to do it just internally, but to share data and use similar applications with different suppliers, partners and customers. Manufacturing 4.0 basically stands for the idea to have a more decentralized and autonomous manufacturing landscape. That means the production decisions are very decentralized. A part that is further processed can take some own decisions where it will be processed, on which machine it will be processed. So basically it's also a data-driven approach that tries to constantly improve the production and that takes advantage of this higher degree of flexibility. R&D has a very important role in the whole discussion on Industry 4.0 and digitalization, because usually it's very early in the whole process, in the whole value-adding process. And here the idea is to digitalize everything from the scratch. And one typical or major term is the so-called digital twin, which stands for the idea to digitalize the process parameter, the machine parameter, the product parameter. So everything which is going on in the factory and the factory itself is actually put into a virtual digital copy. So you can digitalize, you can simulate everything before the process actually is taking place in reality. When it comes to logistics in a 4.0 context, we need to differentiate a little bit between the external logistics, which is taking place between the companies, and the internal logistics, which is taking place within a company. Between the companies, it's basically the idea to share the data and to be more demand-driven, so to deliver the goods when they are actually needed. This is not a new idea, but now it's becoming more real-time oriented, even more precise. So this is one point. From an internal perspective, it's really a lot of use of new kinds of robot technologies. So autonomous robots turning around within the logistic facilities, collecting items, checking for items autonomously and bringing to the right position. So the idea behind logistics is a lot about data sharing, and it's about also automation to some extent.